Hey guys, Tony and Sarah Zalecki. Happy day to you guys. So hey guys, we wanted to jump on and share with you guys a couple of things that some of you guys, you are rocking and rolling in your business. Some of you guys need kind of just a little extra oomph. And so we want to share with you guys two really simple things that you can do right now. It's not some crazy skill set that you got to learn, but two things that you can do right now to launch your business in a big way, but really also to just create that fire. Right? I know a lot of you guys were getting ready to go into the new year. You're like, I'm ready to get my business really off to, like just to the next level. And so we want to share with you guys a couple of things. We were going through our notes and I was like, Tony, like this is some good stuff that I think these guys will really love. So
well, and we do this all the time, babe. So it's like we're doing these things every day. People ask, man, you guys had a heck of a run in your business. Wow, what are some of the secrets? Like, what do you guys do? And the first thing I will tell you is you gotta fall in love with your team and you gotta fall in love with people. So many times people love their service more, their product more, their company more, and I get all that. You should love all of that, but you gotta first and foremost, you got to elevate your team. You got to elevate people. You got to make people feel like $1 million because everybody wants to belong to something, right? They want to be a part of something. They want to be around, that positive, energetic, exciting, conversation, group, call, message, right? They just love that. And you got to lead first with that.
Exactly. So, hey, Sydney Khan, I just saw you on here. Congratulations on your engagement. Okay. Anyways, that's one of our babysitters for our kids, so we got to give some love out to them. So, but definitely love your team, right, guys? I mean, Tony talked about it. Like, you got to love it more than anything, more than the money that you can make in the comp plan, more than your amazing products, right? Because here's the thing that I know, guys, it's really important, okay? People need to feel the love and feel appreciated. If they do, they will stick through the hard times. Because guess what? Drop me a heart if you've ever gone through a hard time in your business. Oh my word, there should be a gazillion hearts all over the place, right? And so what happens sometimes though is I tell people, the greatest thing about this business is guess what? The people. And you know what kind of the hardest thing is about this business? The people. It's both, right? And sometimes, how many of us know that people can be a little bit complicated, right? It can be a little messy. We can be a little bit broken, right? And so when we start building this team and all of a sudden there's personalities and there's different situations and circumstances, it's kind of like, right? But what I can tell you guys is this, okay? When you do have situations that you have to deal with conflict resolution or what, just situations, right? If your team knows that, guess what? You love them. If they know that, when you go through those things, guess what? You're also going to come out on the other end because they know that you care about them. They know that you come to them with the best interest, right? Meaning like, you come with a clean heart, right? And a pure heart. So number one, you always got to make sure, guys, that you are totally in love with your group. I mean, because here's also another thing. Most people in your team, they're not going to thrive right away. They're not going to thrive. I wish I could say that everybody thrives. Guess what? I was in my business for 5 years. I was not thriving. I was barely surviving, right?
For me, 3 years.
Yeah, you lucky dog. But it was 5 years for me, right? But I had to learn skills and I had to go through all the crap that was going on in my head and deal with all that stuff, right? So what I will tell you guys is that if they know, can you guys believe we actually have a home phone still? This guy, I can't even believe it. But anyway, that's our phone ringing. People are probably wondering what that is. Anyways.
What is that? What's a home phone?
I know. Tony is old school still. It's hilarious. Okay. But we're not going to always thrive with it, right? So people need to know that, guess what? Whether they produce or not, you love them. It doesn't matter. You're still their number one fan, whether they do $0 in sales or a gazillion dollars in sales, right? They know that you love them. And I know that for a fact that, and I hope my team knows this, I tell them as much as I can, is I'm like, guys, listen, we're going to be here with you till it clicks. Right? And it's going to click. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer, but they know that we love them no matter what. They know that we love them because they're them. And we love them because they're here, right? And they said yes, right? That's the thing. Your people need to know that you love them, because I will tell you, inside of this profession, sometimes, guess what? People don't feel that way. They don't feel like they're loved. They don't feel that unconditional, like, hey, we're gonna champion you until it works.
Yeah.
Right? They feel like, oh my God, I feel like I'm a number. I feel like, like if I'm not producing, I suck, and they reevaluate their self-worth, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like you're valuable because you're you. Right? So your team you've got to be totally, like, we are totally head over heels with our team. Okay? Super important, guys. Second thing,
so live your life and work your business with that right now attitude. Here's what I mean by that. It's like we're in a world where everything's pushed to tomorrow, next week, next month. We'll do that when we get around to it. But what if you treated every day with the people around you, right? With your loved ones, your family, your community, and especially your business with, no, I'm doing that right now. Like, I'm calling that person right now. I'm doing that chat right now. I'm doing that post right now. I'm going to that event and I'm registering right now. Like, I am making it happen today right now. You know what I mean? I am doing it now. And you just stop putting it off. And you just take initiative to go, you know what? It is happening now no matter what. What if we did that?
Exactly. Well, and also tied with that too, guys, is the importance of like getting a little bit crazy about your business. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone's going to see the vision of what you want to do in your life. Who cares? It's your vision. It's not theirs, right? So I tell people, like, being obsessed and like working your deal is not a bad thing, right? Like we work full out all the time. You know why we work full out? Because guys, most people are walking around like doing the minimum. It's the minimum disease, right? Who wants to be known for, hey, she was the girl that kind of like tried minimal results, like, or minimum try or whatever. Like, that sounds pathetic, right? I want them to know me, that I'm the girl that like, she went all out with everything that she did, right? And I tell people too, it's like, guys, the minimal work that you're going to do is going to be minimal results. You want maximum results, you can't be walking around doing the minimum, right? And that was a big thing for us that really lit our business. We just walked around and we said, you know what? We can't do the minimum. If we're going to do the minimum, we're never going to break out of where we're at right now to get us to that next level. And you guys know there's a gazillion levels in our life, right? And so I tell people, like, get all in, right? And I don't know what all in looks like for you, but when you're doing kind of the, dipping the toe in the water, maybe it's with your health. Maybe it's with, mental health. Maybe it's with, getting your family right. Maybe it's getting your business right. Maybe, I don't know what you're dipping your toe in right now. But what I can share with you is that dipping your toe into something, there's so much energy that you're exerting to like, just dip it in. Like I tell people, like, it's great that it's exhausting. Like dipping your toe into something and like trying it. And I told Tony, I remember the days of like, people be like, oh my gosh, you have so much potential. Some of you guys have probably heard this. You have potential in this or potential in that. And the reality is, guys, guess what we know? Guess what? Potential. I don't know if you guys know what that means. Guess what potential means? Potential doesn't mean crap. It means you haven't done anything yet, right? So it's like, I don't want to be the girl that's like, oh, she had a lot of potential, or she had potential in this, but she really didn't go all in. Like, whatever that is in your life that you need to go all in, get in. Like, get in to light that thing, right? To light that thing. And for us, we had to go all in our business because we weren't. We were kidding ourselves and messing around and dipping our toe in, saying we were in, which means we weren't really committed. And as you guys know, when you're not really committed, it's not going to happen for you. Like, it's just not going to happen. So get all in, love the heck out of your team, do it now, right?
And I'm going to give you guys an assignment, and this will make you feel like $1 million, I promise you. Some of you got some unfinished business, whether it's in your business, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's with somebody you love and care about, or whatever. You have some unfinished business. When I talk about right now, and you've been putting that off, right? You've been putting it off. I'm going to get to it around next month, next year. Do me a favor. Handle that this week. Handle it. Start today. And get it done. Like when you handle that and you clear it off the books and you go, man, I did it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was. Man, I feel like $1 million. I'm just telling you, it will set you free.
Exactly. So with that, guys, we love you. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. Take care.